What's the big deal with BTO flats and how are they different from resale HDBs? Hi guys, just posting an article a viewer of mine shared with me. It's about a netizen who has been rejected for a BTO flat for the 9th time in a row. I can only imagine the frustrations for him and his family. So I think this is a common concern or topic for Singaporeans because about almost 80% of us stay in it, and I wanted to share my own experience as well. So unlike the article, I was lucky when I applied for my first BTO when I was 22. So one shot, one kill, and I managed to get a place in Punggol, much further from where I grew up, all the way down south in Queenstown. And after 6 years of building and waiting, I finally managed to get my keys at 28. So only this year, when I'm at a good ripe age of 33, can I finally sell my flat. So all in all, we're looking at an almost 11 years timeline. Now you might be wondering, what's the big deal with BTO flats and how are they different from resale HDBs? How will this affect my family and I? Well, that's exactly what we're gonna discuss. So BTO or build to order, these are brand new flats built by the government, usually launched 4 times a year, namely in February, May, August and November. So you can't move in it right away and you have to wait a few years during construction, typically 4 to 5 years. So BTOs are often cheaper compared to resale HDBs. With the new model of Plus and Prime to be implemented fully, you see your minimum occupation period or MOP go up to 10 years instead of the original 5 years. So BTO flats are in high demand and not everyone gets their dream home on their first try. Sometimes it takes multiple attempts and years of waiting. So resale HDBs, these are flats that have been previously owned. You can buy them from the current owner in the open market. You can move into them immediately, so no waiting for construction. Sometimes they are also so nicely renovated, you don't even need to re-renovate. So for resale HDBs, they tend to be more expensive, but you can choose from a variety of locations and sizes, and you're not limited to just your ballot number. So there are up to 190,000 in various grants available for eligible applicants. So which option suits which profile? Let's break it down. So number 1, BTO for the patient planner. It's ideal for young couples starting a family or for people who are willing to wait. And by young, I mean around 22 to 25 years old, like I was when I first applied. For BTOs, you need to consider the application time, plus rejections if any, plus the building time, plus the minimum occupation period, and this can easily take anywhere from 10 to 15 years. So number 2, resale HDBs for the quick movers. If you need a place ASAP, resale HDB gives you more flexibility because you are able to move into it quickly. However, they usually cost slightly more than a BTO, but can be easily offset with the grants available for eligible applicants. So number 3, BTO as an investment. In the past, BTOs were a rite of passage and were seen as a guaranteed windfall for anybody who managed to get it. But with the current regulations in place, it is no longer the case. So moving forward, for some BTOs under the Prime and Plus scheme, you can only sell it after 10 years MOP. Does it still make sense to see it as an investment after waiting and holding for almost 15 years? HDBs are meant to be subsidized housing for the public and will try to remain so. Number 4, option to choose. So humans are creatures of habit and will like to stay somewhere they are familiar with. So if you don't wish to stay in unfamiliar territories like me, then resale might work out to be better for you because you have a plethora of choice to pick from as compared to a BTO where it's dependent on the luck of draw. Number 5, loan tenure. This is something that a lot of people do not take into consideration, but I feel that it definitely plays a part. So our typical home loan only covers us to age 65, and imagine if you were 30 right now, with a prime housing BTO, you can only sell your flat at age 45. So at this age, people usually midlife crisis, and there you are still wondering why you only have 20 years of loan left to take. So life scenario changes, and with the rules and regulations in place, will the BTO still work for you? Are you able to plan 10 to 15 years in advance? And between BTO and resale, which one would you choose? Whichever the case, your home journey is a unique one. Share your thoughts in the comments. Until next time, bye bye!